A boy who was named the rising star in the 1997 Under-17 World Cup has gone on to make quite a name for himself. 1 Copa America, 1 FIFA World Cup, 2 times Best FIFA Men's Player, 1 Ballon d'Or, 1 Champions League, and many more. Ronaldo da Assis Moreira went on to become an iconic football star all over the world. But the road to success isn't always that rosy, so sit back and enjoy. Modern-day professional football players across the globe are known to earn enormously and enjoy quite the fame and luxurious lifestyle on and off the pitch. Names of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi always come up in the argument of greatest footballers of modern-day football, but do you know just like Cristiano and Messi, Ronaldo da Assis Moreira, widely known as Ronaldinho or Ronaldinho Gaucho, is also one of the players who enjoyed the spotlight in modern football. Ronaldo da Assis Moreira made fortunes and won trophies and awards, such as Ballon d'Or, during his time as a professional footballer. Questions such as who Ronaldinho was before becoming a professional footballer, what made him so great or what stood him out amongst other players of his era, what happened after his retirement, and how he ended up in a Paraguay prison. The name as Ronaldinho pops up to every football fan across the globe when the question about the greatest modern-day footballer comes up. This isn't just because he has the 2002 World Cup or the 2005 Ballon d'Or in his repertoire. Ronaldinho is also one of the best dribblers of all time, arguably the best. His skills are almost superficial, and his calmness on the ball is second to none. It's so beautiful to watch Ronaldinho play, especially if you aren't at the receiving end of his terror. Ronaldo da Assis Moreira was born on March 21, 1980, 42, in the Rio Grande do Sul state capital, to a salesperson and shipyard worker. João da Assis Moreira, Ronaldinho's father, is a footballer playing for a small local club, Esporte Clube Cruzeiro. Unfortunately, Ronaldinho's father's football career was cut short due to an injury and ultimately an untimely death after hitting his head and drowning in a pool when Ronaldinho was only 8. Ronaldo got his first nickname at age 8, now what he is widely known as. You'd be surprised that many football fans believe his real name is Ronaldinho. The inho added to the back of his name means small, as he was often the youngest player in the youth club he played for. Watching Ronaldinho play, you can argue that football came easy to him because of his calmness, positioning, and accuracy on and off the ball. But this isn't so. The dedicated Brazilian hundreds of hours to become a great player. Like every other kid with a passion for football in Brazil, Ronaldinho developed his skills such as dribbling, ball control, and set pieces originating through futsal, 5-per-side football, and beach soccer. His idols at the time include Rivelino, Diego Maradona, and Romario. As a local star who is also a kid, Ronaldinho had his first contact with the media in 1993 when he was only 13 after an iconic display for his side, which led to him seeing the back of the net 23 times, which was all the goals required to win the match for his side in a 23-0 victory against another local side. This placed him on the watch list of clubs both in Brazil and other countries. In 1997 Under-17 World Cup in Egypt, Ronaldo was named a rising star in a competition where he scored 2 goals from the penalty spot. Ronaldinho is known to be a partygoer and enjoys nightlife. In February 2005, Ronaldinho married Janaina Mendes, a Brazilian dancer who gave birth to his only son João da Assis Moreira, named after his father. He also assigned his brother Roberto as his manager and his sister Daisy handled his press affairs. In 1998, Ronaldinho made his first senior career debut for Grêmio in Copa Libertadores, where he put on an amazing display of 22 goals in 47 matches. His brilliance was mostly noticed in big matches, such as the derby match against Internacional on June 20, 1999, where he tormented Dunga by flicking the ball over his head and dribbling him on another occasion. Just like any other wonder kid at the time, offers from clubs all around the world came knocking at Ronaldinho's front door, predominantly European clubs. We know European clubs want nothing but the best, and they were ready to pay whatever it took to bring the wonder kid from Brazil to their side. Attempts to sign Ronaldinho by Arsenal FC, one of the strongest sides in England, were unsuccessful because he could not obtain a work permit if he was a non-EU player. His first European appearance should have been for the Scottish Premier League side, St Mirren, but this also collapses due to his involvement in a fake passport scandal back in Brazil. At last, Ronaldinho got his chance to showcase his talent in Europe after signing for the French side Paris Saint-Germain in a deal that cost €5 million, which was quite a fortune. Paris Saint-Germain team now looks complete more than ever with other iconic players such as Nicolas Anelka, Alonso, a fellow Brazilian, and the Nigerian wonder kid JJ Okocha. He played his debut match for his new team on August 4, 2001, and his debut goal didn't come until October 13, 2001. The time it took him to get his debut goal could be because he was often used from the bench and, at times, as a starter for the first few months. His debut goal for his new club came from the penalty spot in a 2-2 draw against Lyon after only coming on in the 69th minute and scoring just 10 minutes after. Ronaldinho went on to have a good second-half season, scoring in 4 consecutive matches against Monaco, Rennes, Lens, and Lorient. His first brace goal for PSG came in a match against Troyes, who struggled from relegation at the time. Ronaldo's first season was supposed to go down as a success. Still, controversies with the then Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Fernandez, who claimed that Ronaldinho failed to return to training after the winter break. Ronaldinho's excuse was that his lateness was due to toothache, but this doesn't sound like a tangible excuse to the club's management. One of the club's spokespersons went ahead and said, "No medical reason can explain his lateness." Ronaldinho's relationship with Luis Fernandez became further complicated when the manager told the media that Ronaldinho is more focused on Parisian nightlife than football. Ronaldinho switched jersey to shirt number 10 in the 2002-2003 season, a season where he had quite an underwhelming performance compared to his first season. This doesn't stop him from making a mark as he managed to lead PSG to the Coupe de France finals after scoring 2 goals in a 2-0 win over Bordeaux in the semi-finals and also grabbing the Goal of the Season award with his goal against Guingamp. Unfortunately, the season ended in disappointment for PSG as they failed to win the Coupe de France and ended in 11th place in the league table. Ronaldinho departed PSG at the end of the 2002-2003 season to join Barcelona. According to media outlets, the relationship between Ronaldinho and the manager has failed to improve as Ronaldinho dropped multiple hints about how much Luis Fernandez involves himself in his private life. In an interview with the Globo TV, Ronaldinho said, "I think if this situation isn't resolved, one of us will have to leave, and yes, one of them eventually leaves after a short spell at the club." Ronaldinho moved to Barcelona over a deal reportedly hijacked from Manchester United. The camp owners paid €30 million to PSG to secure the Brazilian star's signature. That's good business for PSG, having paid just €5 million 2 years ago to sign him. Ronaldinho peaked and rose to global fame in Barcelona after leading the team to glory on several occasions. His debut match was a friendly match against Juventus. After the match, Barcelona's manager Frank Rijkaard said Ronaldinho has something special to offer the team anytime his leg touches the ball. Ronaldinho's debut goal came against Seville in a La Liga match on September 3, shortly after which he had a serious injury, and Barcelona slipped to 12th position on the league table. Could it be a coincidence that Barcelona regained its form after Ronaldinho returned from injury and helped the team secure the second position on the league table after scoring 15 league goals? In 2005, he also won his first ever league title that season. In an interview with Barcelona captain Carles Puyol stated that Ronaldinho had given Barcelona their spirit back and also brought smiles to their faces. A contract extension was obviously coming at this point, and Ronaldinho, who was happy with the team, was surely going to sign. But things took an awkward turn when Ronaldinho rejected a contract that would earn him amongst the Barcelona board member £85 million over 9 years because the contract length didn't sound well. Instead, he opted for a 2-year contract extension with a release clause to it. Ronaldinho was awarded the World Best Player of the Year in 2005 after his 2004-2005 La Liga title win. He continued his incredible form by leading his teammates to their first Champions League title in 14 years and their second successive La Liga win. He also accumulated quite a number of individual awards, which include FIFA Pro World Player of the Year, European Footballer of the Year, Laureus World Sportsman of the Year, UEFA Club Footballer of the Year, and to top it all, he won his first ever Ballon d'Or. On November 25, 2006, Ronaldinho scored his 50th career league goal against Villarreal and recorded his 200th career match for Barcelona against Osasuna in February 2008, shortly after which he departed for AC Milan, where he signed a 3-year contract and would earn €22.05 million plus €1.05 million bonus each season. After turning down a deal worth £200,000 per week from the Premier League side Manchester City, Ronaldinho believes the new challenge he needed to revive his career was in Serie A, hence signing for the Italian side AC Milan. He wore the number 80 jersey since the number 10 was already occupied by none other than Clarence Seedorf. After a short run of good form, Ronaldinho's form started declining till the end of the season. His second season at AC Milan was a bit better, haven ending the season on top of the assist chart. Ronaldinho earned a medal in AC Milan even after leaving in the middle of the 2010-2011 season, which was the season AC Milan won their first Serie A title in 7 years. Ronaldinho went ahead to join Flamengo, where he won 3 titles: Campeonato Carioca, Taça Guanabara, and Taça Rio. But his success at the club was cut short when he sued the club for an unpaid 4-month salary. Ronaldinho played for 6 months to 2 years in various clubs such as Atlético Mineiro and Querétaro and finally retired at Fluminense in January 2018. Ronaldinho's first international award came in 1997 when he earned a bronze award in the Under-17 World Championship. He won the Golden Boot in the 1999 FIFA Confederations Cup and was also named Player of the Tournament. He and his childhood idols, Ronaldo and Rivaldo, were unstoppable in the 2002 World Cup. Ronaldinho captained Brazil in 2005 to the Confederations Cup, where they won it for the second time. He was later dropped from the Brazil squad in the 2010 and 2014 World Cup. Ronaldinho's legal issue started when his second wife, Priscilla Coelho, sued him for 1/3 of his earnings between 2012 and 2018. In 2019, 57 properties were seized from the ex-Barcelona star, with his passport confiscated over unpaid taxes and fines worth over £2.06 million. The man who ruled the football scene before the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi celebrated his 40th birthday in a Paraguayan prison cell alongside his brother Roberto Assis after being incarcerated on March 6, 2020, on suspicion of using a fake passport to gain entry into the country. Several media outlets trended the word from the word greatest number, 10, to prison number 194. Ronaldinho was also suspected of other money laundering crimes, but those crimes couldn't stand in court. Nevertheless, Ronaldinho managed to make the best of a bad situation as he led his futsal team to victory in the futsal prison tournament. He and his brother were later released in August 2020 following a court hearing where they were granted a bail of $200,000. Ronaldinho's net worth is currently estimated at around $100 million to $125 million. Earning most of his money from sponsorship and endorsement deals from popular brands such as Nike, Pepsi, EA Sport, Coca-Cola, and many more. He also earns from an Instagram post where he reportedly charges $150,000 per Instagram post. Undoubtedly, Ronaldinho is one of those players who loves what he does. It was evident in how he danced after scoring and his free kicks precision. If you want more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and drop a like on this video.